What's up, Bulldog? What else we got in here? Ghost Devil, Big Sexy. It's good, y'all. Jayhawk. Congratulations, Big Sexy. Y'all can hear me good? Got off of work. Look at this thing. I do like to see that they use recycled plastic now. That's dope. Do I need to speak up a little bit? You can hear me. I got some things I want to talk about before I go. Oh, check this shirt out. Check that out. Ooh. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, Danny the Man Parker, you're a big topic right now. Big topic. They're on your neck, Danny. It's crazy, bro. But I will say this, Danny. Some things I question too. You know, we're all allowed to have opinions. Uncovering the truth. Who did I see that was obnoxiously relevant? Getting me a bowl ready. And then we're going to get into this. I really got some things I want to talk about. They're really important. Well, it's important that I talk about them and get it off my chest because it's driving me nuts. And I'm not going to do it anywhere else. I'm going to do it right here. So, if you're in here, you're watching, you got a problem with me, you don't like me for any type of reason, I'm going to explain something to you. Volume. Yeah. I might be too low. Hold on. Is that better? Is that better? You want me to do it, Queen Bee? No, that really hurts my throat. That really hurts my throat. And look, I'm going to start with that actually. I'm glad you said that, Perplex. So, I want to make something clear. I want to make it crystal clear. Queen Bee and everybody that she's got, for the most part, up on panel, for the past 12 months, has dogged me and my homeboy. And y'all know who that is. And I think that she just happened to piss me off finally. And you know, it's bothered me and bothered me and bothered me. And I kept my mouth shut because it was a collection of a lot of things going on. But man, I couldn't help myself. You know who ruined it for her? Is Timothy. Oh, Tim. Me and Tim have never had a good I don't like Tim. They've said a lot of nasty things about people that I care about. You know what I mean? And everybody that weak being basement Tim. So this is my thing. This is what I want to say. You know, the true crime community has come out swinging at Upchurch. And during that time, they've also included me. You know, people have been saying that I needed to be included in this lawsuit and I needed to do this and they should sue me and they should do that. And it's kind of mind-blowing. I was thinking about it at work today. And, you know, this whole YouTube is full of people with opinions. We all have opinions. There's been some crazy opinions. There's been some crazy theories. There's been some, there really has. Uh, not, it wasn't just me and Ryan. Me and Ryan weren't the only people in Power Stroke and Father Son Reacts and whoever you're going to lump into it. We weren't the only people that had a theory. And I'll say this, just because I had a theory or an opinion then doesn't mean for me that it necessarily is true today, right? I have a lot of people commenting saying, hey, why are you going after the true crime community? Why are you copying Ryan? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm in those videos too. I'm like plenty of people have pointed out, I was 2 feet away from him. You know what I'm saying? So these videos and these people, appreciate you, obnoxiously irrelevant. Appreciate that. Yeah, we all have theories, and the thing about it is I've listened to some of the crazy, like, okay, I'm thinking about making a video on this person, so I'm not saying any names yet, but if you know, you know. Dude, they're thinking trees are real people. Like, they're like, yo, that's a man and a woman, and it's clear as day it's a fucking tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. And it goes on to this day. To this day, you could search that girl's name, and those people will pop up. Talking about those trees look like people. Dude, they got a picture of a tow truck with its arm like 30 feet out in the air. Like they photoshopped the longer arm on the tow truck that was putting this car in the water. Like, and this was not long ago. Like, that's crazy. Those are the people that need to be sued. Those are the people that need to be shut down. If the thing that really bothers me is because of who my friend is, you know what I'm saying? That's why we were a target. That's it. Name one other content creator. Name one content creator that provided $100,000 to try to find this little girl. You know what I'm saying? Name one other content creator name one other person that put forth a good amount of money to help locate this girl. Like, I know at the end of the day, I'm going to say this. If I put $100,000 on the line to find this girl, my theories might get a little crazy too. That's $100,000. You know what I'm saying? That's $100,000. Just to, man, I hope you guys find this girl. So when I look at this situation, so I don't know if the lawsuit's real, fake. I don't know. I'm not a part of a lawsuit. I have no knowledge of a lawsuit. People have sent me things about a lawsuit, but it's not my business. You know what I mean? Ryan's my friend. I'm going to have his back regardless. I'm not going to fold under pressure because the true crime community doesn't want me to be Ryan's friend anymore. Like, I've had people tell me, why didn't you stop him? What are you talking about? You expect me to stop a grown-ass man from having an opinion about some fucking... nobody knows. Nobody knows. Right? Nobody knows when you're making an opinion that 6 months from now your opinion might be disproved. And yes, nobody wants to be the person that says, well, what if this happened? Well, what if that happened? If I went missing and there was that many issues and red flags, I would want people to start asking questions too. You know, questions being asked or opinions or theories. We had our opinions and our theories as the case developed. I haven't talked about this. I haven't gone live and did a panel or nothing. That's the reason I got out of true crime. The reason I got out of true crime is this. And I will, maybe I'll go back. Maybe there's a kid missing in my neighborhood and I can actually do something and help look for the kid and put flyers up and actually be a part of finding this kid. The reason I got out of true crime is because if the case, so look, if I'm going to look at this case right here, but nobody else cares about it, there's no news articles, there's nothing. Like you could spend 20 minutes and you could go through everything about the case. You know what I'm saying? So if a case is not pushed into the mainstream media and there's not a tremendous amount of news articles, a tremendous amount of people covering it, there's nothing to do. You're literally just reading stuff that other people have read over and over and over and over. Like I get it as a hobby for like trying to, it's almost like Clue. Like you're trying to uncover something that somebody missed. And I get that. That's cool. That's like a proofreader. If you all think Crack Squad spent some time in true crime. Well, nobody put anything out as facts. Like, look, at the end of the day, I'm passionate about things I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about, yes, exactly, one-uppers. Everybody's trying to trend. You know what I mean? We got to do this. We got to do that. We can't. See, that's what happens is things start to run out. And I think this is why we got such a bad image. Like I'm not in the true crime community. I didn't know shit about the true crime community going into this. I don't think a lot of us did. And when they run out of actual facts, they start fabricating shit to make it interesting. I mean, I've watched it on plenty of other streams with this Brian, whatever his name is, and I've watched it. I've seen it unfold a few times, actually pretty recent, because I frequent the community. You know what I mean? I bounce around from stream to stream when people are live, and I still like to listen. I don't participate much because you see where that gets you. I haven't really heard anybody going after so when I say going after, I mean I've only heard Ryan get brought up about being nasty to this girl. I've been brought up, Power Stroke's been brought up, but for the most part there's some rat crazy, stupid, I can't even repeat things that have been said. And look, at the end of the day, I'll say this again. It was a theory then, and I don't necessarily believe a lot of the theories that we had now. Do I think that there could be some stuff that we don't know? 100%. Do I think that maybe some things were done incorrectly? 100%. I think it's crazy that an adult knew a child was drunk, allowed them to leave and drive, and nobody got in trouble. That was a red flag. So there's some things that, and you know what I mean? I'm not even, it's irrelevant at this point, but I just want people to kind of step back and think let's just say Upchurch wasn't Upchurch. And let's just say he had the same theories as a lot of other people. How come? Because he has a platform. This is what blows my mind. A lot of people are like, oh, Upchurch is failing. People aren't watching anymore. People don't care about him no more. But now they're like, oh my God, he's got 3 million subs. The whole world sees him. So which one is it? Does the whole world see him, or does nobody give a fuck about him anymore? Which one? What did Judy say? Some people think they will get a Netflix special. Yeah, exactly. Perplexed. I'm just calling you perplexed. I can't. It's so hard to. I just. It is what it is. Anyway, um, yeah. There's so many channels. There's so many channels, um, that just flood out dog shit of their mouth. Like to this day, like this is this is what's so confusing about this whole situation. But it's not confusing. Now that I'm into this YouTube and I'm around some people that have dealt with stuff like this, I think that oh yeah, I'm sure. What's up, Mr. Reactions? But the thing about it is nobody on YouTube is gonna change my friendship with Ryan. You guys aren't going to make me decide that, you know what, I'm turning against this dude. It doesn't. I value a friendship more than I value my YouTube. 100%. At the end of the day, if they said, yo, we're going full steam ahead and you're going to have to delete your YouTube, well, that's what it takes to help my friend. That's what I'm going to do. That's what a friend's for. I watch these YouTube streets, not just in true crime, all over. I watch these YouTube streets. I watch friendships just fall apart because they're too worried about the fame, the likes, the clicks. People got on me for calling out Queen Bee, you know, and maybe Queen Bee ain't a scam artist. I don't really know. I know she's getting a large amount of cash apps, and I don't really know what it's about. I know she's getting sued, blah 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 blah. Whatever. That's not important to me. The problem I have for her is she bashed me and Ryan for the past 11 months. And maybe she is perplexed. Maybe she is a scammer. That's not why I went after her. It's not why I did what I did. I did what I did because you're not going to sit on panel for 11 months and bash me and my friends. And then go, well, why did you put my picture in it? Well, why? Like, she messaged me like 3 times. I ain't even fucking answering. I don't have time to read your message on why I did what I did. You know what I did and why I did it. 100%. There's no doubt in your mind. You and Tim and that Joneson and all your fucking friends sat up there and talked shit about me, said shit about me, said shit about Ryan, said, you know, now, maybe you shouldn't have said what you said. Maybe you should have thought before you spoke. But I think you have trouble with that. I know you have trouble with that. Hell, even what's that guy's name? Morbid. Morbid said, hey, you're too relaxed. Too relaxed. That's why all that flagellance was just falling out of you. Yeah, she's the only one that messaged me. She's the only one that messaged me. I didn't take a shot at T-Rev. I like T-Rev. I didn't take Perplexed ain't in here as Perplexed, Lex Luthor. Like, for real, it just blows my mind, you know, that people think, like, I hear all these, see, and the thing is like, look, there's two powerhouses that I think the true crime community doesn't understand. So there's a large amount of Ryan haters within Ryan's community. There's a large amount of them. And then when you push them into true crime, you get Morbid and Johnny Gobble. Right? So a lot of people believe that Johnny Gobble is Creek Squad. He's not. That motherfucker is he's the farthest thing from it. It can be a good place. I've met a lot of good people there. I really have. I met a lot of you guys there. I met a lot of good people there. And I was hoping that nobody would take my video personally. Even if you were in it, like, Dolly ain't never done nothing wrong to me. I think it's cool he does his little Turtle Island and makes his fucking soap and, you know, let him do his thing. It is what it is. We're all on here for entertainment, right? We're all on here to make money at the end of the day. For the most part, that's what YouTube's about. So I get it. It happens. Greed. Greed gets a hold of you. People are like, oh, Captain Kurt, you were trying to sell shirts for. Well, I just started my YouTube channel. I was trying to get merch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was asking me. You got the whole chat going, hey, where's the merch? Hey, you guys got any merch? Hey, you got any merch? I say, yeah, we need to get some merch together. And everybody loses their mind. Well, see, like I've learned that these people aren't ever gonna go away. These trolls in this community, you're not gonna lose trolls. Trolls will always be here. Some of the trolls, I've learned that some of the trolls are actually fans of yours. They're just trolls. You know, some people aren't gonna like this, but I know Inside Corners is my fan. As much as he says he's not, he is. I don't even know. It could be a she. But I get more. Inside Corners lets me know every time Inside Corners is watching me. I'm surprised he ain't came in here yet. Look, I'm going to talk about Zav for a second too. And it is what it is. You don't like my opinion? Oh well. I think the media, what the media did to Zav Girl was wrong. I think they created I would be pissed if my child was put into a video like that. I would be pissed. But at the end of the day, I feel like the police the law enforcement agency that sold it to Zav is just as guilty. And they sell it. They've sold it to multiple other people. They sold it to news stations. They sold it to so many different. And there's a lot of other videos with that footage in it that nobody even batted an eye at. The news took it and ran with it as Zav made videos and was selling the videos. Like individual. Like, you want to buy my video? Like, she was walking around with CDs in her trunk, passing CDs out. And it's fucked up because when the media grabbed it, the media said she was putting these behind her Patreon and charging people $3. Well, they failed to tell you that her Patreon was $3, like for all her videos. So in order to see her videos on her Patreon, you have to pay $3. They failed to tell that part. That's an important part. She can't post a video on YouTube. I mean, I guess she could, but that would be, for me, I would think, I would be more pissed off that just anybody could see it. At least if I was comfortable knowing that the people that are paying are actually interested in the case. They're not just paying to pay, but I'm sure there was people just paying to be nasty. But I will say, Zav had that was poor judgment, just to even put that video. I would have considered. I think it comes back to this. I think she's pretty much became desensitized from what she's been doing for, I don't know how long she's been doing this, but I think she's desensitized, and that could happen. You know, she doesn't realize that you're putting a video out with a minor, and from what I heard, all the sexual organs were blocked out. What the news and the media tells you is it wasn't. Yeah, I try to reach out to Zav Girl. I think she struggles with who to trust and who to. I mean, she's doing just fine. Well, look, Lex Luthor, I'll say this. You know, Ryan talks about what the mainstream does to music. And Jesse B has started to investigate and has found that Sony owns all of the record labels. At some point, Sony's tied back to them. So Sony creates more than just music and electronics. They have ties to social media, ties to mainstream everything. Sony makes so many products, and so it wouldn't surprise me that these true crime creators that are way up there, that have sponsorships and contracts and high-end studios to do these news articles, because at the end of the day, these reporters, these news guys, for the mainstream, for true crime, however I don't know enough of the lingo to say it, but they're just average Joes. You know what I mean? They're just reporting what they're seeing. They're good at making you feel something. Like there's no monotone. They're excited. Well, today we're gonna jump through these hoops and blah blah blah. It's smoke and mirrors. Sony owns just as much as, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you look at everything we do, it's controlled by the media. It's controlled everything we do. Literally everything we do is controlled by the media. So if something's trending, Zavgro was trending. It was all over everywhere. Uh, I'm gonna predict this. I'm gonna predict this right now. You ready for this? There's 100 people in here to witness this. I predict that the mainstream media won't touch anything about this Upchurch lawsuit. And I'm going to tell you why. Mainstream does not want Ryan's name in the headlines at all. They don't. They want to. They don't want people to know he exists. That's facts. They've been doing it for. They shadow ban reactors, and with all the stuff coming out that Redneck Nation was buying subs and trying to shelf Ryan, essentially trying to cancel him. It makes me believe even more so that it won't happen. I don't even think when it was going on that they spoke about Ryan doing it. I don't think so. I had to get a lighter. So I think what'll happen is I think they won't say a word about it. There'll be no coverage on it. It'll be only true crime stuff, YouTube. And YouTube, yeah, look, Perplex, I get it. People are going to make this, that's a good example of people are going to make their own videos. People are going to do what they want to do. They don't give a shit about what other people have to say. I didn't even reach out to Uncle Will, to be honest with you. I know Uncle Will. I know the type of person Uncle Will is. He's going to stand on what he believes. And if people don't like it, or if people think he's an idiot, Uncle Will don't care. But I get what you're saying, man. That's why I don't. Yeah, I get it. I understand. It's on the court docket. But that really, to me, it's not my. I don't know. Like, it's not that I don't care, because I do care. 100% I care. But what I'm saying is when Ryan gets served, and Ryan, if that time comes, which everybody's screaming, it's real, it's real. I'm sure when that time comes, if it's something that we need to know, we'll know. There ain't nothing that I'm going to do right now that's going to change anything. Nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, people thinking that these comments on my videos about, well, you better get ready for your lawyer, you better get, like, I don't give a fuck. I don't. Tommy, I don't care. What the fuck do I care for? Tommy, what can I do right now? I want to know. I'll give you guys a few minutes. If you're in here and you think that there's something that I can do right now that's going to change anything, please tell me. Message Uncle Will. That ain't gonna change a thing. Call Ryan and tell him to take all the videos down. That ain't gonna change a thing. Like, what do you guys expect? A lot of people expect that I'm just gonna fucking say fuck Creek Squad and go in on Ryan. That ain't gonna happen. It's my dog. And Creek Squad is a family to me, so good luck. See, that's the thing I think the true crime community they don't know. They don't know how loyal Creek Squad is. They don't get it. They don't see it. So all they call is, oh, we're simps. Oh, you're simps. Oh, you're simps. You're simps. You're simps. You're simps. No, I'm not a simp. It's my friend. That is my friend. And everybody's like, oh, you just wish you could meet Ryan at church. You just want to be Ryan's number. Last I checked, if you're a fan of somebody's music and you're a fan of them as an artist, you're going to want to meet them. That's the point of being a fan, right? Nobody's a fan of something and is like, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to listen to that. I don't care about that. No, they support it. I don't think the alleged lawsuit is necessarily our business benefit. Exactly, Randa. That's how I feel. Yeah, no, I agree. That's where I'm at. Like, I have opinions that change all the time. Hey, I had an opinion on Queen Bee. I thought Queen Bee was pretty dope, right? I was wrong. You know how many people told me bad shit about Perplex? That I better watch out for Perplex. She's going to destroy my channel. She's going to destroy my relationship. She's going to destroy all this shit. She's going to do all this nasty ass shit. You know what Perplex has done for me? She sent me a candle. She's been a dope mod. And she's never done me wrong. So, if I base my opinion on somebody off of your opinion, it could be ass backwards. I'm not doing that. I hope this judge or this attorney is going to be able to explain all these other people's opinions. People want division and must make some people happy. Without division, you don't have anything. You have to have division. Our country can never run with unity. Like if we were all on the same page or something, it wouldn't work. We wouldn't have enough of those things. Like, you have to have a yin and a yang, a good and a bad, a left and a right, an up and a down. Like, you have to. If you don't, we'd all be doing the same thing, working the same jobs. We would all have the opinion that you don't need gasoline cars. Like, that's never going to work. We're never going to all agree. All electric. We're never going to agree. No more plastic. It's never going to happen. So if we check this out, if we say no more plastic, then guess what resources we were going to use more of? Paper. So either we pollute with plastic or we suffocate by using all the trees. I appreciate you, Perplex. And you don't have to do that, though. You really don't. Because I learned one thing from YouTube. People don't give a fuck about me telling them to subscribe. People don't care about me telling them to comment. People don't care about me telling them to like the video. They don't give a shit. We still got 49 likes. And I don't care. It's okay. It is what it is. It's your opinion. You're either going to like it. You're not going to like it. You're either going to comment. You're not going to comment. I've been streaming. I was just live the other day. But I appreciate you. Wait a minute. I first saw Perplex fighting and arguing with that little fella. Yeah, that guy is a little fella. That guy is a little... Yeah, I know you care. And some people do care. What I really need is comments. It's comments. If you're in here and you don't normally comment, I understand. But I need comments. Comments really, really help. The Redneck Nation video I did really well. Comments made the difference. It's pushing it to different algorithms and different people. A theory is a theory no matter how you take it in your mind. Like, yeah, exactly. Check this out. So, if I have a theory that, look, if I have a theory that this drill bit, if I spin it fast enough, it'll go through my finger, right? And I try it, and it gets stuck halfway through. Do you think I still have the theory that it can go all the way through? Yes, I do. Why would I change a theory? It's an experiment. You learn that at school. We'll change something. So if it didn't make it through, you maybe weren't spinning it fast enough. Maybe you need to heat it up. Maybe there's so many different variables to a theory. Change variable, then the theory could be plausible, could be probable, could be debunked. It can't happen. Spin it too fast, it melts, whatever. So when you create a theory, then slowly your theory is disproven. And like I said, I wasn't making notes of what theories were disproven and what theories weren't. I didn't feel like I needed to go live for 4 hours and then go live for 2 more hours and telling you all my theories I don't believe in anymore. I mean, does that make sense? Does that make sense? So all these people are screaming and yelling, Ryan, why don't you do this? Captain Carter should be sued. They're freaking out, dude. They're freaking out. And a lot of these fucking idiots in the true crime community, and I'm sorry for saying it like that way, when I stuck up for 7... Yeah, fuck them. You're going to lose subs. People aren't going to like you. People will be back. They'll realize, man, what the fuck was I doing? Why did I stop watching this person because they support somebody else that I don't like? Like, for real. But anyway, so my thing is this. How come people hold on to an opinion that happened 8 months ago, right? So if I had an opinion 8 months ago, maybe I no longer believe in that opinion. Maybe I think that opinion is fucking stupid. I can't believe I even thought that, right? Those motherfuckers will run with it. I believe it. Like the whole, listen, I'm going to give an example. Because fuck you, Zanime. Right now I'm going to say this. Fuck you, Zanime. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're playing that game. You're playing this game. For me. And I'm going to say that. I'm sure people are going to be, how dare you talk about Zanime. Fuck Zanime. When we were all live, we were all watching the back of her car. We thought we seen a scuba assist, right? If you know what a scuba assist is and you've seen them, it does kind of look like a scuba assist. But then upon further investigation, our theory was it was a scuba assist. Oh my God. The whole fucking YouTube, as soon as we said that, I watched it in the live. Our whole YouTube live, boom. And it wasn't falling off because people were tired. It was falling off because everybody was running to go make content that Ryan Upchurch and all of his buddies think Zanime is scuba diving down in the water. So a lot of people left. Within a couple minutes later, we all started putting 2 and 2 together and realized that it's not a scuba assist. It's actually a dolly for a kayak. But before we even got off the live, old fucking the dude with the Alzheimer's that chews on his mic and doesn't know where he's at half the time reminds me of Joe Biden. I think that's Joe Biden's brother. I don't even want to say his name. You know what I'm talking about. This dude's posting, these guys think it's a scuba assist. A couple months prior to that, he believed all of it. He was right along with it. What I was trying to say about the compliment was July 28th. I have a theory that meat pizza is better than pepperoni, and I mean it. Yeah, and it changes. It changes. Yeah, I don't even know what a fucking private citizen. I'm a private citizen. You can see what I'm doing on YouTube, but other than that, leave me the fuck alone. Zanime ain't no fucking... She's a YouTuber. She's a YouTuber that stuck her nose way too deep into shit. Try to get involved. Try to act like a hero. Try to be a social media. She wanted social media exposure. This is what she wanted. This is exactly what she wanted. She said it very early on that this is what she did this for. She wanted to create a YouTube channel. She wanted to be able to have subs and people to watch her shit. So she fabricated her shit so that people paid attention. She's told us this. So when you fabricate your tales, it causes other people to have a different opinion or a different theory. If I was fucking swimming around at night in my kayak and I was doing all the shit that she was doing, I would expect somebody to be like, yo, what's going on? What's going on, Captain Kurt? What are you doing? And she's now using Ryan for clout. She was trying to use Ryan for clout. See, this is the thing. She tried to use it in the beginning on that Tony dude. She tried to use the clout. Then she tried to suck all the clout she could get. She's a clout sucker. She tried to suck all that clout, and it didn't work. Ryan snapped on her, and she didn't know what to do. She was like, oh my God, it's going to backfire. Everybody's going to hate me. Look what happened, right? But then now she's trying to play the victim role. I'm the victim. He had a theory about me, and I didn't like it. Like, people, look, when I grew up, if somebody didn't like you, you fucking dealt with it. If they thought you were an idiot, if they thought you were whatever, there was no pissing and moaning and crying and whining about it. There was no such thing as canceling somebody. So they would tell you, hey, you're a fucking idiot. Stop doing that. And it was a little different. You didn't have to worry about getting an HR complaint and losing your job because you told somebody how you felt. Now you do. Right? Now you do. But it has transitioned into the everyday life. Like, I don't owe Zanime a motherfucking thing. I don't care what she's done in the military. I don't care what. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Take it how you want. I love the military. I respect the military. I appreciate the military. I am very respectful to everybody that's in the military. I don't disrespect them for any other reason other than they needed to be disrespected. And Zanime shouldn't have involved herself. If she didn't want the attention, she should have never got involved. If there was a person missing down the street from my house and I was in the fucking water in a kayak walking around through areas that there's no entrance and I was going through all these shady ass shits talking about there she is pointing at the ground at a fucking heart in the ground, like, what? It was a fabricated social media buzz. It is what it was. But these true crime creators that did this made themselves look guilty, right? So then people had theories on them. They didn't like that. It hurt their feelings. It made them sad. It only made them sad because Ryan Upchurch is one that had a lot of the theories too. Even though I had theories, you had theories, people in the chat had theories about it, right? Though they didn't care about those. That didn't upset them. The reason Ryan upset him is because he got 3 million people and money in his pocket that they can benefit from. Tragedy pimps. Tragedy pimps. Okay, maybe, Claire, there you go. That makes sense. See, we're working through it. But in the moment, I don't know there's a poster there. I didn't have 9,000 YouTube channels dissected over the last 7 months to show me that. All we seen was a board with a fucking on the ground. That's all we seen. And we at that moment, there was so much going on. There was a missing person. So the last thing I'm thinking about looking at is a fucking flyer on the thing. Yeah, and one person's going to say they've seen the poster. Another person's going to say it wasn't there. That weird guy that allegedly found the laptop, hairbrush, and whatever else. I don't know. Who knows? That's what I'm saying. When all this shit blew away, it all just blew away. Like when it was over, when they came out and said this would happen, it was gone. Claire, exactly. That's my point. Like, at the end of the day, and I'm sure somebody's going to run with this, and I don't care. We don't truly know. I don't know. Was I there? Nope. What, did I have involvement in the search parties or I have no fucking clue. We could have been looking for Casper the Friendly Ghost, and that's what got all this fucking people in an uproar. Because I don't know who I'm looking for. I don't personally know them. I've never met them, never shook their hand. I don't fucking know. So my thing is quit blaming one or two creators or three creators saying that they need to be a part of a lawsuit. Why don't you take all this energy and go fucking running these chats of these people that are still dragging like the most asinine shit I've ever heard into the community? Why don't you go deal with that? We theorized what she was saying in a certain terms. It was only normal to theory. And of course, she had the ability to go back and say, oh, it was a poster. Oh, it was this. Well, yeah, but when you were asked during all that, see, Xanime had a lot of, I don't knows. But now she's got so many, oh, I know, it was that. It was this. It was that. But you didn't know before. I think they were trying to blow up their social media careers, and they didn't expect Ryan to get involved. And when Ryan got involved, everybody was like, oh my God. It increased that greed. She also said, this was my biggest thing, and I still don't understand this. And if anybody can clarify this, maybe it has been. She said that she had this trip planned for a while, that she had kayaked every natural spot that she could kayak in California, and this was the last spot she had left. So for months, she had freaking this trip planned, right? Well, how come she slept in her car? How come if you live in California, you obviously, you said you don't have an issue with money, why would you sleep in your car? Why would you sleep not only in your car, you slept in your car on the side of the road at the reservoir, not even in the campground? That was confusing to me. You're at a campground. You know what I'm saying? Like that did kind of confuse me. She's like, I want to explore the natural habitats. But then you were on a live stream with your hair soaking wet at 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, and hasn't, well, I mean, maybe. I don't know if she hasn't been kayaking since, Claire. Come on, Claire. Let AD catch you talking like that, Claire. Better be speculating, Claire. AD will take that wrench from you. Fuck that wrench. I like that wrench because I can't get blocked. I respect AD for doing that. Because I do like frequenting the chat. So many of these people, like, this is the fucking craziest part. Is so many of these people only care when Ryan has a theory. If Ryan has a theory, and anyone around him. If Ryan has a theory that 3 elephants are going to appear in the middle of the road, everybody, he's on fucking hallucinogenics. He's on this. Freaking the fuck out. Those 3 elephants show up, they'll say, Ryan didn't put those there. It had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. It was just a coincidence. Still a loser. Like, they're just fucking bred to hate. That's it. They just want to hate on them. They don't know how to do anything else but hate. They see something Ryan up church, it just fucking, they just have to hate. And people are like, yo, Captain Kirk, you're just sucking off all Ryan's clout, blah, blah. Motherfucker, they're coming after me too. And I started doing YouTube because I was inspired by Ryan Upchurch and what he was doing. So I decided I was going to make a reaction channel because I thought it was dope at the interactions that he had with the reaction channel. I love his music. Boom. Next thing you know, I was a fan. Blah 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 blah. Now I'm on YouTube. Now I'm a friend. Like it was. That's what you do in life. You build relationships with people. You know, and YouTube is not gonna tear shit down. So you can ask me every stream. You can say, Kurt, why are you doing this? Kurt, why are you doing... Dude, that guy, his mouth looks like a butthole. Butthole lips. That dude, he don't even know how to spell lawsuit. He spelled lawsuit. And I said, it's lawsuit. One word. Quit spreading misinformation. And he typed out like 3 paragraphs. I'm like, bro, that's not what I'm talking about. Lawsuit is one word. Oh, hold on, let's see. What's up, Lori? I think just a local. And another fact, they did put that reward down. Yeah, exactly. If you put $100,000 down to find a fake person, think about that. Lex, hold on. Where's Lex at? Where's Lex at? Pin. That's facts. Lex ain't playing. Lawsuit? What the fuck is lawsuit? I don't know what lawsuit. Lawsuit. Yeah, it was a reservoir. It was a drinking water reservoir at that. Like they suck all that shit out to make. Oh my god, ain't that crazy? That's what I'm saying. A lot of that shit don't make sense. Appreciate you, Tommy. See, Tommy's got opinions. Tommy didn't like me. Tommy loves Mako Records. I don't like Mako Records. Tommy don't like Upchurch sometimes. I always like Upchurch. Me and Tommy we're a lot more alike than we want to believe. I think Tommy lives in Florida. I live in Florida. Your comment is on screen. I pinned it. I see it. It really didn't pin. Dude, that guy's an idiot, bro. Like, he's an idiot. Even, like, he had that in the chute ready to go. Like, he had that shit ready to go. You know what I'm saying? He had it in the chute. I said what I had to say about the word lawsuit. This motherfucker typed me 3 paragraphs. I said, bro, I'm just saying it's one word. He typed 3 more paragraphs. Like, I don't give a fuck. I didn't read them. I seen you type the whole book out. I don't give a fuck. I just like fucking with you. And I never fucked with him much. But maybe he gets the blessing next. I don't know. I'll be real with you, man. I don't understand why a creator on YouTube ain't creating. Like, none of these motherfuckers are creating. And none of them are. Like, I just creaked. Listen. Hear that? That's my chair. You could be like Captain Kurtz over there farting on a stream after Queen Bee was talking about, oops, I shit it again. Bro. I just got a while there at my ass, man. Queen Bee, don't be hating on me. I already don't like you. Let's mutually not like each other. It's more fun that way. Like I've been telling Martha, he's glowing. I tell him, if Martha speaks, if you're in here, Martha, paging Martha speaks. You're fucking glowing, Martha. Yeah, I had a lot of people tell me that was a horrible video. Look, man, I made that video from my cell phone, my camera on my phone, and an app. The rest of it was the Thinker. That was all the Thinker. All the clips, everything was from the Thinker. And it moves perfectly, bro. Like, if you guys knew, pay attention to the video, pay attention to some of the sounds I use, pay attention to some of the ways I make people say shit. Like, that Slap by Sly. I said, y'all remember this girl? And she starts just naming names. I ain't saying shit. You're saying you remember. These are all losers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. Like, I was excited about that video. And people are like, oh, yeah, you want people to laugh. You're damn right. 80's like, oh, you want people to be laughing. Yeah, I do. I was laughing my ass off. When I got that thing done, like, the way it come together, it was perfect. It was perfect. You know what I'm saying? How everything flowed. People are like, well, Martha Speaks doesn't belong in the true crime community. Well, yet, Martha Speaks. Let me give you a fun fact about Martha Speaks. Martha Speaks joined the true crime, or joined tried to become a part of Creek Squad in a branch off of through the true crime community. Mr. Reactions and Reviews and Mr. Cortex, they were live, and Martha approached them during the true crime stuff. He actually talked about true crime stuff. He talked about Upchurch's music and said he only knew 5 songs from Upchurch. And now he's dancing when the stars go blue. Glowing. He's fucking glowing. I have a OnePlus 10 Pro Hasselblad camera. It's my phone and the camera. And I used UCut. That's it. UCut allows you to put your videos together and gives you transitions and filters and sounds, and you can add sounds. Like, I really know the app. I thought about doing like a tutorial on it, but I might have to do like sections, like editing, or not editing, I shouldn't say that, transitions, overlays. I know how to do a lot on that. I could make a music video with that. It wouldn't be like the greatest production music video, but I could. Because you got to think, I put that video together in a considerable amount of time, like 2 hours, but I didn't. It wasn't just. It was a lot. There's a lot to it. And if I spent 2 days, 3 days on that, dude, that thing would have been 11 minutes of edited video is tricky. Stark is home of one of the biggest. What are you doing in Stark, bro? I don't know why you're in Stark. Bulldog, I got you, bro. You can always message me and I'll tell you how to do anything. Oh, Clary. Poor Clary. Don't, because then you'll have glowing kids. If you have glowing kids, I'll never, ever. I'll make a video about that, Clary. I will. And AD will cancel me because I'm talking about your kid. But I wouldn't be talking about your kid. I'd be talking about Marthins. Marthins. Bro, that's his new name. It's Martha the Martian. Marthins. Marthins, you're glowing. Yo, that dude's a fucking... He is the clout chaser. Yo, this guy, he spends $39.99 a month on renting a bike that he uses on YouTube. He don't even ride the fucking bike. He just puts the bike in his studio. Like, what are you doing, bro? Can we get Martha with the Fed Boys glowing meme? What live? What live? What live, Clary? I don't know what live. All I know is he was so mad the other day. And I was mad too, bro. Because this true crime shit gets me mad. It does get me mad. Because, like, I'll take on all you motherfuckers. All of you. I'm not afraid of none of this shit, dude. And that was my point of going after all those content creators. I'm not... Queen Bee has like 13,000 subs. Dolly's got like 100,000 subs. 40,000 subs. Fucking Molly Golightly had tons of subs. Like, I don't give a fuck. Bring all the smoke. I want all the smoke. Pack a lunch, motherfucker. I know a few true crime content creators that got my back to this day, as of right now. So come on. And I'm talking like true crime, like not nobody that everybody looks at. I'm talking about true crime creators that maybe you know I know, maybe you don't know I know them, maybe I've been cool with these people since, who knows. Keep fucking around. Keep fucking around. Fuck around and find out. You know, I had 3 pictures of the fucking bee, of the bumblebee, Bzz, bzz. That bee said, "Can you please take my picture off?" Man, fuck you and your picture. You're not gonna sit up here and ask people for money and not. No, good try. Good try. She put her picture behind a paywall, too. I remember that. That's why I used your picture. We won't be playing. And, and you sent your picture to me and then deleted it. But I didn't screenshot it because I wasn't like that because I was cool. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact that you talk shit about me, I still respected the fact that this was true crime. This was, I let you get your clicks and views off dogging me. I let you fucking do it. I was okay with it. I was in the chat saying, oh, really? Damn. Damn. Put my eyes in there, blow my kisses at you. I was playing the game. You know what I mean? Fair. Respectfully. Now you still dog me 11 months later, man. Fuck you. You shouldn't have to know a lot about it. It is constructive criticism. You know what else it is? Listen, I'll say this. In the true crime community, one thing Upchurch did that's true is these motherfuckers just make shit up. If they don't have it, they just make it up. Oh, yeah, I could fucking turn the Weeblo Whiplo into the... Yeah, I could do that. And they have no fucking clue what they're talking about. They're so worried about numbers and cash apps, they're just fucking making shit up. That's where these people get... Those trees are people. Because they want people to be in one of these pictures so bad, and it's the last picture they have, so the only fucking thing they can say is those trees are people. I can't make any more sense than that. Like, I don't... And that's my point. These people make up all this shit constantly. Make this shit up. And no one says a word to them. They can be in the chat with 1,500 people in there talking about the fucking, oh, this guy did this and he's invisible, so he went through the wall and fucking climbed into the chimney and took his fucking axe out of his earlobe and strangled him with his nose hair. That's why there's no evidence. Didn't you know? Motherfuckers die by nose hair now. Like, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but you'd be surprised. Yes, a face inside of the kayak. Yes, somebody had morphed. Somebody had morphed into a kayak. They were like, oh my god, I'm a kayak now. Somebody's going to ride on me and I'm going to turn into a serial killer. Like, that's fucking... That's like Power Rangers. Ain't that Power Rangers? Mighty Morphin fucking Power Rangers is truck driving down the road, 18-wheeler, two mother truckers. Oh, shout out to two mother truckers, man. You guys like the news anchor on the front side of my video? I missed the whole thing on the tree thing, I guess. Fake YouTube news. Tommy. Are you drinking, Tommy? Dude, somebody said I was drinking the other night. Motherfucker, I ain't drinking, I was trying to think about it. I think it's been like 5 years. My daughter's 6. I've never drank when my daughter's been alive. Right hand on the Bible. Ever. Rondo, you don't have to get involved in drama. Yeah, you don't have to get... Bro, what do you want to talk about? Let's switch it up. I'm not even supposed to be live. I'm not even supposed to be live right now. I'm really supposed to be in the shower and on my way to bed. But fuck that. Serious question though. Why the fuck are you awake? Why am I awake? Well, I work. Okay, so I work until 2:30 a.m. Hey, grow in the MO. That's funny you say that. I got a live stream 3 days ago. Me and Ryan are live talking about aliens. So you could go, if you want, you could go look at the live stream. If you really think we fell off, then think that. If you believe that, wholeheartedly, take it to the bank. Fucking stupid. People just make shit up, bro. People just make shit up. I'm really high. I'm stoned. I'm tired and I'm stoned. You like that? Stoned. Stoned to the bone. Anyway, yeah, no, I work at Perplexed. I work a completely different job now thanks to these YouTube streets. The YouTube streets blessed me with a new job, and boy did they bless me. Let's talk karma for a minute. So, I worked at my job for 5 years. 5 years. During the beginning of the true crime saga, I went to my supervisor and the president of my company. Oh, I'm still welding. That's why my shirt's completely faded out right here. I've been welding. This shirt's like 5 wears. That light gets you. But anyway, five. I went to my company, to the president. Said, "Look, this is what's going on. These people are already making threats. They're gonna call and tell you I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing." Explain to them. They're like, "Yo, do what you gotta do, dog." So I worked. About 5 months go by. I get pulled into the office. And there's an internal investigation on me by CSWI, which owns the company that I work for. They said, "Look, bro, we don't know what's going on. My job did, where I work, where I'm employed. Like, I've been there a long time. I held, you know, they respected me. I won multiple employee, like, awards. So anyway, I get investigated for 3 days. I get told that somebody from YouTube called in and made an anonymous tip that I was wearing their shirts and saying all types of heinous shit about people on the internet while representing their company. And they did have a policy that you couldn't make videos on property, but we got bought out like 3.5 years, about 3.5 years ago. And when they switched the company, we didn't, like, the guys that have been there, they did a shitty job transitioning the policies. So I didn't know anything. We used to always, man, we made videos all over the shop. We used to smoke cigarettes in the shop. A lot of shit changed. And we were still doing the same jobs for the same companies. It was just a different owner. So I didn't really pay it no mind, man. People, to this day, I still see Instagram videos of guys that I worked with. And they used to go around and, like, my boss used to go around and fucking record videos all day long. So I never thought nothing of it. Well, then they fired me for it. They're like, "Look, we gotta let you go. It's a policy violation." And I was like, "All right, whatever." Well, man, I was underpaid there. Like, I was a welder. I was probably the best welder they had. And I could build a rail, I could cut a rail, I could read a blueprint, I could fix a rail. I loaded trailers, painting, finishing. Like, there wasn't nothing there I couldn't do. And that's why they CSWI as a whole, I'll put it to you like this. They worked weekends after they fired me. They worked weekends because they couldn't find anybody that was going to do my job for one pay. They underpaid me, so nobody was going to take what I was getting paid to do all the jobs that I was doing. No fucking way. So, now granted, I worked in the heat, like Florida heat, welding, hot as balls, like hot, hot, hot. It sucked. You know what I'm saying? So, I lose that job. I got money saved because your boy ain't stupid. It backfired. Oh, it backfired big fucking time in their face. Listen how it backfired. I had like 8 grand that I didn't really even need to. I mean, I needed it obviously, but I was just just sitting on. I had more than that, but I was only willing to use like 8 grand. So I just took a month vacation. I did videos. I fucking chilled. I bought shit. We went and did shit. We went on vacation. We went. That's when I went to see my dog J Hop. We went to Alabama. Bro, I was moving and grooving, dog. They called me. Right, listen to this. They called me, and they said, because I was a dick the whole time. I knew they were looking for a welder, and my resume just pops on Indeed. It's welder, 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 because my resume is so deep of knowledge, right? So I would send them an application every opportunity. So as soon as I seen it pop up, I'd send them. I knew I couldn't work there because you can't rehire after. It has to be a year. So I just sent an application because I knew they couldn't find nobody, and they got so pissed off. Well, they were denying it right away, and then all of a sudden they didn't. So I was like, yo, what the fuck? Usually they deny it right away. Well, they fired the HR guy that fired me. I'm like, no way. So right after they fired me, like a week later, they fired him for firing me because he pushed the issue because we didn't get along because I called him out for being Spanish, only talking to the Spanish dudes and not saying a word to me. And he got shitty about it. I'm like, bro, I'm just saying you're gonna be fair. You want to be fair with one another. When you come out of that door and you walk right to the Spanish guys every time and say, what's up, how are you, hope your weekend was good, and it's fuck me and fuck everybody else that looks like me. No, it's fuck you, motherfucker. And I called them on it, and ever since then we were at each other's throats. Then they got the phone call, the anonymous tip, bada bing, bada boom. Anyway, this is where it turns around. So I went on vacation. I had money. I was chilling. No work needed. Getting a little chubbier in the cheeks, and I am getting chubbier. But that was because that month. This is that month. See all that month? Whoever called, there's part of that month. That was when I was sitting on my ass eating Oreos right there. Smoking weed and eating Oreos, right? Then I got this new job. I make more money. I make like $4 and some change more money an hour. I work inside. I work 10 hours less. Like, it don't get no better. I work nights. I'm in a climate controlled area. I'm not fucking soaked in sweat. I can wear these dope ass shirts. I can wear tennis shoes. Oh, it's great. They give me everything I need. We got a state of the art break room, state of the art building. Like, I can shit in a bathroom that's nice and spacious with air conditioning. Bro, you ever shit in a one-person bathroom in a shop over 100 degrees and then shut the door? Nah. Oh, it was meant to be. I still got it on the table for whoever. If you can show proof that you're the one that called and got me to lose my job, I ain't mad at you. I got nothing but love for you. And I got a steak for you. Steak dinner. Steak dinner. Get you a steak dinner. Because to be honest with you, I hated that job and I wanted to quit so bad, but I didn't want to quit because I'm not a quitter. I just wanted to fucking work and try to get through it. So you did me a favor. Next to red. Next to red. And listen, Trouble. You put Trouble on. Talk about Libyan bulldog dancing. Baby, I'm trouble. My throat hurts from singing like a bee. Oh, they did me a favor. Yeah, man, but it is what it is, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna bounce back. If you're watching and you don't like me, you want me to fail, just know I might fail. I might fail. We fail in life way more than we succeed. Like, you're gonna fail way more. You're gonna remember every time you failed. You're gonna remember that shit. It is what it is. But I promise you that I'm gonna fail, but I'm also gonna succeed, and it ain't gonna matter. You ain't gonna stop it. You ain't going to stop it. If I destroy my life, at least it's all I know. That's facts, bro. Look, I destroyed my life on my own early on in my life. Hey, I gotta say this though. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you guys this. I've been waiting to. You know how hard it's been to keep this for the last year? I got a secret. Well, it ain't a secret. I've been waiting for something to happen. One day, I'm gonna be able to expose to you why the true crime community is super weak. Not all of y'all, because I know some of y'all probably already know. But there's something that nobody figures out ever about people. Ever. They never know. I don't get it. I was probably the clear. Baby, I'm trouble. Dude, Cass is gonna kill me. What time is it? No, the secret. It ain't really a secret. It was stupid to call it a secret. It's not a secret. I see it every now and then, but there's things that there's something I've noticed for about a year that the true crime community they're so invested in like being on. I gotta be on the case. They're like so wrapped up in making sure every little my microphone, my knobs are right. Like they're so wrapped up in the setup of their fucking studio and their camera and their equipment, their lighting, everything's got to flow. Like I get it, take pride in what you're doing, but there's one main thing all of them forget. Every single one of them. Well, not every one of them, but majority of them. Super sleuths. How was wifey? I just saw her and she had. Oh, last you saw her. Oh, she's good. Her wing's good. Her wing's good. I mean, obviously she's got arthritis and shit, but I do got another video I might record today. When I go to bed, I might wake up. It's not a. This one ain't about the true crime community. This one, this one's about somebody that fucked up though. Kurt. Yeah, it is. It is, bro. It really is. Like I forget that sometimes too. Like sometimes, okay. So when there's a chat there and you're reading it, like I feed off of like every human does interaction. So when you're waiting for interaction, sometimes it's tough to have a personality. He said, "Bumblebee Kurt, are you getting shit from here? She needs to stop." Rando. Look, that's like, okay, I think that's like my third or fourth, like, attempt at a funny video. I'm only getting better. I'm only getting better. I look back at my first one I made, and this one, I was proud of this one. I was proud of this one. I got my dog T-Rev in there announcing the song. Yo, the production on that song was better than some of the artists I listened to. I'm kidding. You liked it a little bit. I liked your funny video a little bit. Mm-hmm. Maybe offer others you already know. What is my favorite CCR? Clearwater Creedence Revival? Is that what you're asking me? I don't even know what they sing, dude. I probably know, but I don't know it like, you know what I mean? I couldn't tell you the name of a song. Oh. She said I liked it a lot. You taking the cube, you no, you didn't, me talking like Queen, no, you talking like Queen Bee. Bro, oh my God. I have a whole other one out. I have a whole other video out that's got Queen Bee in it. It's got, yo, do you guys know about the toe? You know about Michelle Goes Live? You know about that MGL? That MGL's the OG. Whatever happened to that MGL? Is Claire drinking again? I like the Dick Rod impression. Yeah, fuck that dude. Blasphemy. What do I need to apologize for, John Doe? The fuck do I need to apologize for? For having an opinion? No. You're never going to get an apology out of me for having an opinion. Ever. I've already said I was probably most likely wrong about a lot of my theories and my opinions. What do you want me to do, bud? Where are these funny videos? Lex, you haven't seen any of my shit about Queen Bee? No way. No way, dude. Do you know about Michelle and her toe? I saw it sober and tipsy. Oh my God, Lex Luthor, oh my God. You don't know about Michelle Go Light? Listen to this. This fucking lady is all fucked up. She's got gangrene in her toe, but she's all pilled out and drunk. And she's talking about she's getting this freaking toe removed. I'm like, yo, if you're getting the toe removed, let me buy it from you. She's a tragedy pimp, I think. Or she's just junky. I'm like, look, let me fucking buy that toe. And, dude, she would not read my comment, but I tried, man. John Dale, it's not a shame to have that type of attitude. It was my opinion, man. Rest in peace to her. I'm sorry that she went through what she went through, but you're never going to get an apology out of me for having an opinion on what could have happened. You know how fucking stupid that sounds? Captain Kirk should apologize for what he believes may have happened. But absorb that. Absorb it a little bit. What does it say? Comes by 8 by 10 pictures of the apology that I'm not gonna give. She's got her toe still. No, she don't have her toe still. Come on. Yeah, it's a ridiculous request. That's like saying apologize for accidentally hitting yourself. Like, or apologize for accidentally thinking about hitting yourself. Can somebody, Perplex, can you drop the links? Please, can somebody, look, that's one thing I do need. I need a mod that only wants to drop links when we need links dropped. I don't want fucking, I hate that, dude. I hate the links. Hit us with the links. We need some more links. She does still have that too. How do you guys know? You see this chick's feet? D. Livy, I think you're already a mod, aren't you? D. Livy. Dude, I think D. Libby and Bulldog are battling out for the most comments on my YouTube. Yeah, Molly's toe. Dude, Michelle's toe. I would have bought that thing. I was only offering to pay $5. Maybe that's why she didn't want it. I can't believe, Lex, you gotta watch, look, this is the thing about YouTube. A lot of y'all only watch lives. I don't know why. Who's gonna win what? I wish Queen Bee would play back. Queen Bee can't even make a fucking video though. You know what I'm saying? Queen Bee don't even know how to make a video. I watched one of her videos. Some baby with some. What the fuck is this? Looks like it was made in Korea or something. I don't know why she was talking about her green toes. To be honest with you, she was sitting on the under the staircase on a couch, just fucking being a junkie. Every community has the junkies, their own weirdos, their own trolls. It's crazy, dude. Literally fucking communities. Kurt, I'll find. Claire, get me in contact with these people. I think, alright, Rondo. Nice comment, Rondo. Blacksmithing? No. Well, I guess kind of. I've, like, reshaped bolts and shit. That's blacksmithing. That's my video from yesterday. That's the video. That's the one. Maybe you should give her the first one, though. Like the first one I did, where I talk like Clean Bang. I'm so drunk. What'd she do? She was so drunk she thought her toast was her phone. No, she did not, dude. That's fucking awesome, bro. That's what I want to see. I want to see shit like that. Like, that's the shit I want in YouTube communities for, like, true crime. Don't be calling people's jobs, and don't be, make videos of people doing stupid shit. Use your creativity. Sabate is saying, Michelle Sabate, that's her name. Did you see what, Rat? I just think it's crazy. I'm giving everybody enough time to hear me speak on this so they know that I'm not going to change my opinion then. Like, my opinion on standing by my friend. I'm not changing. I'm not doing it. Quit trying. It ain't going to work. Leave me alone. Quit talking to me about it. You want to talk shit? Talk shit. Quit trying to change my mind. That God of Thunder dude on AD's panel thought he was going to change my mind and he didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about. Oh, no, I didn't see that either. Oh, yeah, I did. It was on on a tile floor. I did see it. By the sliding glass door. I did see it. Next to the computer and shit. I do remember that. No, Dynamite, I didn't say that. I said I'm not apologizing for my opinion. I didn't apologize for my opinion then, and I ain't apologizing for my opinion now. It was an opinion then. Is it the same now? Probably not. Does it matter? Nope. Was it my opinion? Yep. Did it change anything? Nope. It's a fucking opinion, dude. Opinions are like assholes. We all have them, and they all stink. Like, to me, my ass smells great. To you, it might not. Same thing as an opinion. For me, great opinion. To you, horrible opinion. Worst opinion anybody could ever have. The worst of the worst opinions. What is Tommy talking about? What did he say? Bulldog, what did you get him for? Tommy, don't play, bro. Bulldog will fuck you up. I don't know. I don't care. The people in the true crime community that have done this, got it to this point, I don't give a fuck. They made me not give a fuck. What did he say? What did he say? Dynamite? Where's Dynamite? What is your opinion? My opinion is I don't fucking care, is what my opinion is. Call it triggered. I call it so many people. Why is my opinion so valued? The fuck does my opinion matter for? Like people, what if I stayed up for 3 days straight and I had an opinion, or I fucking smoked weed all day and had an opinion, like people, who cares what I do? Who cares if I fucking uh, ran around the neighborhood and had an opinion? Like, why does it change things? Like, people are fucking idiots. No, they don't need somebody to hate. It's not hate because they spend their entire life loving that person, showing them all the support they can show. I'd smoke weed all day, but not. Well, I don't think I could be up for 3 days either. No, I'm saying, like, everybody was like, oh, you guys are staying up for 3 days straight. Up churches up all night. Y'all are on methamphetamines. You're smoking weed. You're eating. Like, it was crazy, dude. Like, then our opinion didn't matter. Is what my point is. We were all being accused of being druggies, blah, blah, blah. But they took our opinion so serious. I don't I don't get it. When somebody that I don't like, or a fucking junkie, or whatever you want to call, however you want to perceive somebody that you don't know, when they talk about their opinions, I don't give a fuck. So why do people care? If all these people hate me and Ryan and we should all get in a lawsuit, why do you guys even know that it exists? No, I don't work for Lockheed Martin. Good try though. Good try though. No. Good try though. Were you in timeout? Good shot. It was a close one. Gotta do better. No, you're way the fuck off. I've had an interview there. They don't pay enough. Lockheed Martin don't pay enough. Lockheed Martin don't pay enough. Lockheed Martin, it don't have a state of the art. It don't have the most state of the art break room money can buy. Don't have that. Don't have the mayor. Damn it. Up church. Don't have that. But I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate you. Yeah, cause you know Merle's trying to dox someone. My messages from the same time frame with the front.
So much for going to bed, huh?
Alright, y'all, you boys out. I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, be nice to one another.